Next type of music is timeless, man. Um, we it's a lot of times, you know, I hear, discussions, as it pertains to music, and you have, your old school music and new school, or especially in hip hop, where you talking about, having, the old school rappers, the old heads, and then you have the new school or whatever, who's on now or whatever. Like I said, I understand the politics behind it, but um, the reality is, it's like music, regardless of the dated time in which a record was put out, whether, 20, 30, 40 years ago, whatever the case may be, most people will say, that's old school or whatever the case may be. But those same records that were, you know, put out and published 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever, however years ago in the past, they still are present. They still give you that the same feeling that, when they first came out, you thought like, man, this is the new, that vibe and feeling you got when you first heard that record. You still get it till to this day in the present. You still can get that same feeling and vibe and enjoyment from a record that was, created, in the past, 20, 30 years ago. You still can get that feeling. It could feel better. A record that was made 30 years ago can put you in a way better mood and, feeling than a record that was made this past week, or this past, something that somebody will say is hot, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's music, regardless of the time frame it was created, it always is present, and it always is going to spark, or evoke some type of emotion, feeling, thought, you know what I'm saying, regardless of when it was released. you know um I'm big on the fact that, when it comes to music, and the songwriting, you know I was, I'm a big fan of Lauren Hill. I really love her music. um she hasn't put out an album in over 20 years or so. But when I listen to her records, when her record, when records get played on the radio, when I listen to her records to this day, I still get, like, I might learn something new. I might not. I might. I might have missed something from, from the past time I might listen to the record. You know what I'm saying? But I might learn something new. I might, I still get that good feeling I got when I first listened to her record years ago. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just think, um, the songwriting, her lyrics and her music, it still applies right now. Stuff that she said 20 20 years ago still apply right now in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? And that's a timeless artist. You know what I'm saying? That she really shows and embodies this the timelessness of music through her lyricism, her songwriting. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, yeah, man. It's I'm just a lover of all music. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the time frame, it came out new. We want to call it the new school. I'm a fan of that. Talking about the middle middle school, or the old school, whatever school, man. I like all times of music. You know what I'm saying? So